Guys, I am Ashish Kumar Nayak. Please subscribe my channels, and I am today doing inequality. These are some options for inequality, and these are statements, and these are conclusions. And we have to draw conclusion from given statements. At first, I am doing first question. Let's go. This question given: J is greater than or equals to K equals to L semicolon. K is less than L M less than M less than equals to N. We have to turn M is greater than J is true or false. Let us try M is greater than J. From this question, as we conclude that J is greater than or equals to K. J is greater than or equals to K. K is less than M. That means K is less than M. Means M is greater than J from this statement is false, because it cannot be possible, because there are two signs opposite to each other. Now to check if n is greater than L is true or false. Now n is greater than L and K equals to L from this statement, and we can put L in this statement, so we get L is greater than M greater than equals to N. That means L is less than N, and N is greater than equals to N. This statement is true. That is, this statement is true. So from these options we get only conclusion 2 is true. That means option 3. Okay, next, D is greater than E is greater than equals to F semicolon. G is less than E less than H. Now D is greater than G, and so we have to append E present in both the statement, so that as we conclude relation between D and G by through E. That is, D is greater than E. D is greater than E. E is also greater than G. That means D is greater than G. That means this statement is correct. And F is less than H. Now I have to obtain F is less than H through also E. That means F is less than equals to E. E is less than H. That means F is less than equals to E is less than H. That also means F is less than H. That means this statement is true. As from these options, and see option 5 is true for this question. Next, A is greater than equals to B is greater than C equals to D semicolon. C is greater than E semicolon. F is greater than B. As given conclusion is F is greater than D and A equals to E, and so we have to obtain F is greater than D is true or false. That means here given F is greater than B. F is greater than B. B also greater than C equals to D. That means B is greater than D. B is greater than D. So B is greater than D. That means from the statement F and D is related by F is greater than D. F is greater than D. That means this statement is true. Now I have to check A equals to E is true or false. C is greater than E, and if we have to check A is greater than E, and if from this statement, and we can write A is greater than equals to B greater than C. As from this C is greater than E, we can write A is greater than E. And from this, and A and E, we can obtain the relation between A and B by A is greater than E. But here given is A equals to E, so this statement is false. Conclusion is false. So from the given options, only conclusion one is true. That means option 2 is the answer. Next, question 4. B is less than equals to L is less than 0 equals to A is greater than T. It is very simple, because there is no data relation included behind it. Now we have to know 0 is greater than T. It is true or false. It is directly showing that 0 equals to A is greater than T. That means 0 is greater than T is true. Now B is less than A. and b is less than equals to l, less than 0, less than 0, o equals to a. That means we can apply the relation between b and a by b is less than a. That means this statement is also true. So that our option number 5 is the answer of this question. Next question: a is less than equals to b, less than equals to c, equals to d is less than equals to e. I have put a equals to e is true or false. That is, and a is less than equals to b, less than equals to c, equals to d is less than equals to e. That means this is related to relation between a and d by a is less than equals to e. But here given is a equals to e, and here given is e is greater than a. That means this statement is true, but this statement, this conclusion is true, but this conclusion contains this, so that either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 is true. That means option number 1 is true. Next, j is greater than u, is greater than m, greater than p, semicolon, u is less than r, less than equals to n. Now I have to draw m is less than n is for true or false, j is greater than n is true or false. M is greater than n. M is greater than n means I have to obtain relation between this statement and this statement. We have to obtain this relation between this statement by u, because u is the common in both. U is also greater than m. Next, as from this statement, u is less than n. Let's see if we obtain u is less than n. This, and from this m is less than or equals to less than n is true. And now j is greater than r is true or false, as u is less than r. So that directly putting j is greater than u and u is less than r, so that no conclusion can be obtained because of the opposite signs in a given statement between two related variable. So that this statement is conclusion is false. So that our option number when conclusion 1 is true. 2. Next, k is greater than l, less greater than equals to m, greater than equals to n, is less than 0. And I have to draw o is greater than k, or n is less than equals to true or false. O is less than k. It is obviously false, because given this sign and this sign, the opposite signs are present in this statement into related variable. Now n is less than equals to l is true or false. We have to determine n is less than equals to l. It's false because of there are equal signs, but in this statement equal sign is missed, so that this statement is also false. So our option number 4 is the answer of that question. Last question is b is greater than equals to e, equals to a, is greater than equals to c, greater than h, semicolon, c is less than t. And so we have to determine b equals to t, b is less than t is true or false. As from this statement, we have to obtain relation between b and t by putting c is less than t. By putting c is less than t, we can get equals to e equals to a is greater than c is less than t. Okay, and see from this statement there are only equal sign, this is missed, as well as there are two signs, opposite signs present in this. Okay? So that this statement is false. B equals to t cannot be possible in this question. Next, b is less than t. B is less than t. See, if we take c is less than t, b is less than t also not possible, because there are different signs. That means two signs in two related variables, so that this statement is also false. So our option number 4 is the answer of that question. Okay, please subscribe my channel and like, share please, This is my first video, so that I am so nervous. Please help me. Please subscribe. Many thanks to you for seeing my video.